Today we are heading out to build our own zoo of pretty unique animals. Because this game is about you pretty much building up your own zoo. Sending out hunters to get these new, crazy looking animals into your zoo. By using the best color combinations but also using your hunters, you will be able to get these animals and at the end of the game score for the animals that you have but also for the right combinations. I am going to show you how to set up this game on the table today, but also how to play this cool little game. So let's just have a look at it. Before we start, I just want to say that the traps I'm going to show you in this video and the 7.5 score creatures are only a part of the Kickstarter version. So this here is the setup of the player area. We start by each player taking one hunter of each of the different areas. We have sea, forest, air and plains. Then each player also needs to take 3 park closed cards. These cards will be your starting hand. If you want to, you can also take a player aid card and put next to your player area. Your player area is considered to be your zoo, and this is where you will keep the animals. Now we need to take the different creatures and sort them up by their color. And place them face down in 4 piles. In each of these piles we also add the traps, the thieves, and the trolls. These also go into their color. Lastly, we need to add a catapult but also a tornado into each of the decks. These are added to the decks as random. Then we need to shuffle each deck separately and place them on the table like this. This represents the 4 different areas: air, plains, sea and forest. Lastly, we need to take the top card from each pile and place it face up below their deck. Beneath this area is where you will be placing the discard pile. This game is played out simultaneously, meaning that each player will at the same time pick a card that they would like to play from their hand. Then they put it face down in front of them. Depending on what you choose to play, different things will of course happen. But let's start by looking at the hunters. When all players have placed their cards face down that they would like to play during this turn, we now reveal them simultaneously. Now you will be able to take the corresponding creature of the color of your hunter. In this case, this player have played a blue hunter, meaning that they will get the shark. They put them in their zoo. But these 2 players here, they have played the same color. They both want this creature in the forest, meaning that they will not get the creature because they both played the same color. But if all the players place a hunter from the same area, the creature will become scared and run away, and we must put it in the discard pile. When we have removed any creatures from the wild, we need to immediately refill that spot. There should always be a creature faced up on these spaces, unless the pile is emptied. So that's the way you play a hunter. It's pretty easy, isn't it? You take a color, you place it in front of you, face down, then we reveal it for everyone to see. And if we are the only ones that have that color, then we get to take the corresponding creature, trap, or whatever it is that is faced up in this area. If it is a creature, we take them and we place them in front of us. Usually, at least, because it's not all creatures that we want in our zoo. For example, trolls, because these will give you a minus score at the end of the game. But how do you get rid of the troll? Well, when you get it from any of the areas up on your hand, you simply take it and instead of placing it in your own zoo, you place it in one of your opponent's zoo instead. And then we have traps as well. You collect these just the same way as we did with trolls and creatures. But when you get a trap, you immediately also get the card on top of the pile. The trap itself goes to the discard area. Again, once we have taken the card, we need to refill that spot. Besides the creatures, the traps and the trolls, we also have these special cards that has these white borders around them. There are 3 different special cards. These are cards that you will get up on your hand when you get them from the market. And now you can play them whenever you feel like you need to play them. But what do they actually do? The Cat-a-pult will permanently discard a card from an opponent's open park. No, that one was so good. The thief will let you steal a creature from another player's open park and place it in yours. But the creature that you steal must match the color of the thief you play. And lastly, we have the tornado. This one will let you change places of any 2 cards in any player's open parks. Meaning that now you have a chance to get rid of that nasty troll. And maybe give it back to the player who gave it to you from the start. And a chance for you to take back a better card. That was the special ones that you can get from the areas themselves. But we have one last one. The one we got at the start of the game, remember? The park closed one. This one can be played in front of you. And now your park is closed. Meaning that no animals can come into your zoo, but no animals can leave your zoo either. So this is a way for you to kind of protect what you have at the moment. And that's the way we keep on playing the game. Each player playing one card face down in front of them, simultaneously revealing whatever we want to do. Then we get creatures, we get traps, we get trolls, we might do a little tornado switch, and so on. This is the way the game goes on until there is one area of cards left. Or in a short version, if there is 2 areas of cards left. Once this happens, the game ends and now we go into a scoring phase. First we need to see if we have any of these exact number combinations from the same area. Here one player have managed to get 0, 1, 2, 3 and 10 from the blue area. And 1, 2, 3 from the pink area. This up here will score him 30 points. And the combination down here will score him 10. Meaning that these 2 combinations will give this player a total point value of 40 points. Next, each remaining creature will score according to their numbers in the corners. Meaning that this penguin hill will give you 7.5 points. And if you manage to have at least 1 creature from each of the 4 different areas, you would also get 10 points. And of course we should not forget to withdraw any penalties from the trolls. The player with the most amount of points at the end of the game, well, that is the winner of the game. And you could start to play a new game right away if you wanted to and make a little tournament out of it. I mean, why not? This is a fast setup, this is a fast gameplay. It does not take a long time for you to play. I mean, about 10-15 minutes. So you can play multiple of games at the same evening. This really is a game for the whole family. There's no blood here, there's no darkness, there's just cool little figures. I mean, there are hunters, but they are so innocent that it's really for the whole family. And with the calculation here, I mean, yes, you have a little bit of scoring in the end, but if you help out the younger ones, it will be no problem for them to figure this out and sit down and just have some good family fun. The rulebook is also quite easy. I mean, this is just a little pamphlet and it will take you about 2, maybe 3 minutes to read it through, tell it to the players, well, maybe another 3 minutes, and then you are ready to start playing. There you have it, my friend. That was Lost Creatures for you. A fast, easy, funny little card game. Lots of colors, lots of cool little creatures here. Easy to learn, easy to play. Hard to master though, because there is quite a little bit of strategy in here on which card you should play when you should play them, and how you should play them to make your opponents weep like babies. This game is a cool little game. It is out now. Check out the links down in the description if you want to know more about this little game. If you want to see more of my videos, well, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, comment, do whatever you want to, as long as you keep on spreading that board gaming love I know you all have. Peace.